Welcome, Virgo. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot, here to do your July 24th through the 30th reading. This is going to be for your weekly energies of the 24th through the 30th. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If this doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit, okay? Just check your natal placements and see what better resonates with you in your natal placement chart. Cross watchers, you're welcome. And we're going to go ahead and cleanse the energies and get started. With the singing bowl, I'll cleanse the energies and do a silent prayer for happiness for universal beings. So 1 second. All right, thank you. That does feel good. Cleanse the energies. I'm going to go ahead and do that quick universal silent prayer for happiness, because happiness does beget happiness, prosperity and abundance for all beings. Misery loves company. So let's do this. All right, Virgo. So here we go for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, the weekly energies for the 24th through the 30th. What is the main message? And I will be doing a Celtic cross for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Risings, Venuses, to get the message across for the week. Okay, so for the messages that you have for the week, I'm just going to take the ones that are up right here. You may be going through a pivotal time, the 24th through the 30th. You may have a little bit of what feels like a calamity, things that are out of your control. So just know that it's just the energies that are going through. There's an aggressive energy with Mars and Leo, Venus in retrograde, Aries North Node, Libra South Node. There's going to be a lot of energies going on throughout the transitory period here. You may feel like there's some things that are out of your control that may lead to a leveling of the foundation. I always try to look at the Tower card in a positive way. Nobody likes being thrown out of a building, and this one doesn't show the people actually being thrown out of the building. It just shows calamity, right? Nobody really likes calamity. Well, let's just put it this way. But sometimes it brings about evolvement and change and ascension. And sometimes we get stuck in our ways and sedentary, where we just don't want to move. We just don't want to change. We don't like change. I know I'm a Virgo Sun, so I don't like change. Okay, I like a plan A, B, C, and I like things to have an orderly fashion. Okay, but I do have an Aries moon, so sometimes I like to tear it up. Okay, so in a calamity time, our main message for the week of the 24th through the 30th as a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is that you may have some calamity times. Try to go about it in an emotionally balanced place. Try to accept the changes and the things that we cannot control with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Try to face it with some emotional balance that, okay, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay as long as we go at it in a very emotionally balanced, open to receiving and giving, which means that may be having to open ourselves up and give and receive things that we don't always like, right? The Four of Swords is taking contemplation. If we come at it in an emotionally balanced way, any type of turbulence or calamities that we come across, if we face it with retrospection, take our time to figure things out as to why the situation is happening. The Knight of Swords is bringing about quick communication with that Tower moment. So it may be something in our career or our relationship that we are being forced to face very quickly. With the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies of the Knight of Swords is something that's happening blunt, quick, just like boom, and it's happening. Okay, so there might not be time for us to take stock of the situation, but as long as we handle it in grace, with emotional balance, knowing that anything can be overcome when you take retrospection and time to think things out after the fact. I mean, I know we can't think things out at the moment, and sometimes we have to think on our feet, Virgos. But with the retrospection of what's happening and things that are out of our control, this is bringing about a new divine beginning of action, passion, travel, relocation, whatever it means to you. So in this time that we have a Tower moment, now we may be dealing with a Scorpio. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, then this kind of makes sense to you, right? Stay in an emotionally balanced place when quick, blunt communication comes in, okay? Try to think about plan your steps as you go. I know it's kind of hard when a building is coming down or when calamity's happening, like say you're in a tornado or something's happening. I know it's hard to stay emotionally balanced, but if we keep our cool, is what intuitively I'm hearing, this is going to bring about new divine changes and opportunities of passion, action. So we might be counting our blessings that happened, okay? But the obstacle, and it just fell out, so bear with me here. Let me get this card. The obstacle just fell on the floor for our reading. which I think is very pivotal to this reading. So I'm going to take this card as being the card of our obstacle. It's coming, bear with me. Okay, here we go. So the obstacle that fell on the floor is that the change is going to come on us, unless you're dealing with a Cancer, Virgo. The obstacle is that it's coming in so fast, okay, that it's coming in so fast that, but we will be successful, okay? So what I'm hearing here, Virgo, intuitively, because I am clairvoyant as well as intuitive, I feel like there's going to be some kind of a change, and it's going to come upon us unless you're dealing with a Scorpio, and it's going to come up very quickly. We're going to get communication, and boom, it's going to be there, okay? Whatever the situation is, relationship or career. We need to keep our calm. We need to retrospect in the moment, think on our feet, okay? Think and plan and use strategy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, about thinking, communication, and it's going to lead to a new beginning. The obstacle is that it's going to happen so quickly, unless you're dealing with the Cancer, this is the Chariot card, that it's going to be upon us quickly. But if we think on our feet and we stay emotionally calm in the obstacle position, we can have and make and turn it around to be successful, okay? So our obstacle is staying calm in calamity that happens very fast. We can be successful if we remain our emotional balance, as well as thinking on our feet, is what I'm hearing, okay? What is our recent past? What is our recent past for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? This is going to be something that's happening between the 16th through the 23rd or anytime in the recent past. I have here that you have either been dealing with a Sagittarius in the past, but I feel like it's more what the card means about taking the time to balance and heal ourselves. We may have been feeling, Virgo, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, that we have been expecting change. We have been expecting, with the energies have been building up and building up and building up, with the new moon as well in Cancer. We may have been feeling an emotional change, a physical change, some kind of a change, and we've been taking heed of the signs and the energies, and we may have been taking a time to take the time out, balance ourselves and heal ourselves in premonition, because Virgos are very intuitive, okay? I'm going to say that right off the bat. The Virgos are very intuitive, and that's what makes us perfectionists and nitpicky and critical, because we try to see things, we try to feel things, we try to gauge what's coming in the wind, right? So we may have been feeling, because I know I have, I can't speak to all Virgo suns, but Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you may have been feeling the turbulent energies as they've been happening, right? Well, I'm a Libra rising and Aries moon as well, but my Virgo sun has had me on the edge of all these energies of go, 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 and change is happening split second, okay? So we may have been taking the time to balance ourselves. We may have been dealing with a Sagittarius in the recent past, but if you haven't been dealing with the Sagittarius, then you've been feeling these energies building up, and so you knew change was upon us, whether it's a change in your relationship, career, whatever, and however it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit, just check your natal placements. But in the near future, with thinking on our feet, with that calamity happening, like boom, and the Cancer means, unless you're dealing with the Cancer or Scorpio, this change is coming on so fast, but we can still be successful even though it's in our obstacle position, if we think on our feet and remain emotionally calm about it, all right? And just retrospect and reflect with the Four of Swords, okay? I have in the near future that we are going to stay grounded. We are not going to lose our grounding, stability, prosperity, and abundance, all right? We will land on our feet is what I hear in the near future. Judgment will be in our favor, all right? So whatever this calamity or situation is, relationship for you or career, the good news is on the 24th through the 30th weekly energies, whatever it is, thinking on our feet, even though it's happening lickety-split, we've been anticipating in a recent past between the 16th through the 23rd, we've been anticipating these energies. We've been feeling these energies like, okay, I better prepare for it. I better prepare for it. I better balance myself. I better expect the unexpected, and it leads to us landing on our feet, leads to success, like it says, leads to more prosperity, abundance, and that Ace of Wands, new evolution and ascension. We land on our feet like a cat, okay? and judgment in our favor. So that is the best thing ever, is that in a calamity type situation, Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venuses, and I'm a Virgo sun, so I'm claiming this already right off the bat. We will land on our feet even through turbulence time, as long as we remain perspective of emotional calm, emotional balance, think and plan and strategize while we're in the moment. The King of Swords speaks to our distant past. This is the message that we learned over time. This is something that we've learned over and over and over, that in a time of calamity, take the time to use the King of Swords energies, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies, to take the facts and the logic of the situation. No matter if it's happening in an emergency type situation, no matter if the Tower moment comes in so fast that your head spins, always take a step back and use facts and logic. Okay, well, where am I at now? Okay, the building has collapsed. What can I do now? All right. Always using facts and logic, and the King of Cups emotional balance will get us through. That's the distant past message. Okay. Our future message, which is 6 weeks to 6 months from this reading, what we can expect. What can we expect, Virgo sun, moon, rising, and Venuses, for the near future, for 6 weeks to 6 months out after this situation? All right. So I have the Emperor taking charge. You may be dealing with the Aries. You may be dealing with a strong leader that you have strong conviction about. If it's not that, you are going to be taking charge. You are going to be stepping up. You're going to be either elevated to a leadership position after your smart thinking. If this is a relationship, you will be evoluting to a leadership position, standing your ground on something that you feel strongly convicted about, all right, through the change, all right? So let's go ahead and see. Okay, this one fell out. We're going to take this as the present energies. The present energies between the 24th through the 30th is that we're going to be in isolation mode. We may be in Virgo mode, the hermit mode. This is speaking to us being in our power, doing what we do best. Stepping aside, isolating ourselves, rethinking things out, seeking a deeper wisdom. So what it's saying here is that in the present energies from the 24th through the 30th, not only will we be dealing with this, and not only will we be dealing with stepping up and taking charge and taking control and being in authority position, maybe leveling up in our career or a relationship, standing our ground and staying strong to our convictions of what makes us successful as Virgos, right? Is that we will be isolating and taking the time to seek a deeper wisdom. We'll be doing and being in our power of strength in the present energies of the 24th to the 30th, and the outside energies that's going to be lending its energies to that is the Ten of Swords. So you know, with the Tower and the Ten of Swords is hand in hand. So when you have change of a tower level, where it levels you down to a beginning of your foundation, to bringing you back to the basics, the Ten of Swords is not far behind. Okay, so what's making us, this outside energy is feeding us in the present energy of taking time out to seek a deeper wisdom after a leveling of our foundation, right, from the Tower. So that's the energies. What our hopes and fears are to come out of this. What our hopes and fears position for Virgo sun, moon, and rising. I have the Five of Swords, speaking your truth, coming out, saying what it is that you need to say, because right here we have stepping up in our power with the Aries, being the Emperor, being the boss, stepping up into whatever relationship, leadership, evolution, ascension, and standing our ground, right? So our hopes and fears is that we can speak our truth, and that we could basically stand in our power. And I'm going to hit that one more time for hopes and fears for clarification. I have the Fool card. Yeah, so we're hoping that when we speak our truth, our hopes and fears position, that we will take a leap of faith and trust the universe is going to bring us that Ace of Wands that we had here, that we got for the main message is that this Tower moment and this Ten of Swords is going to bring about an evolution of a new beginning, of a new change, possibly relocation, travel, passion, whatever it is and however it resonates with you. But speaking our truth is going to allow us to set us free, is what I'm reading here. Our hopes are, by speaking our truth, we can set ourselves free and trust that the universe has our back, which it does, because we have judgment in our favor, as well as we have success card. And we just got to remember the distant past message of using facts and logic when things don't make any sense. The outcome for us, Virgo, for the 24th through the 30th, what is the outcome for us Virgos for the 24th through the 30th? Yeah, It's going to lead to our betterment. It's going to lead to us ascending. It's going to lead to us an evolution. Ten of Pentacles is the pinnacle. Okay, so whatever this is coming through the 24th through the 30th, that's going to be a tower moment. That's going to bring about a Ten of Swords, which there's no going back to. Something is done. Something is finished. Either a relationship or career prospect is done. We have to move on to our ascension. We have to evolve. We can't carry people with us when we step up and we elevate ourselves spiritually, career-wise, or on a personal level, relationship. We can't take everybody with us, but this is going to lead to us meeting our pinnacle and getting more grounded, more stability, more prosperity, and more abundance. So take it as it comes. Don't fear it. Embrace it. And when you embrace it, it's going to lead to good things. Okay, so I'm going to get some oracle cards for us, Virgo. Again, I'm claiming this reading because I don't care if I have to go through a tower moment or a Ten of Swords moment, as long as on the other end there's a rainbow. All right, and staying strong and true to myself is very important to me as a Virgo. All right, so here we go. I have the first card is that, again, I really feel intuitively and clairvoyantly that we have been feeling, the Temperance card is you've been either dealing with a Sagittarius or you've been taking the time to be patient with yourself, heal, and balance yourself. I feel like we've been having messages during this time. I don't know about you, but this has been for the last couple months. I've been feeling it build up and build up and build up, where I feel change is on the wind. I feel like calamity is upon the doorstep, and it may lead to us evolution, because I feel like things have got to change. You know, there's so much energy of go, 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 that something's going to happen, and something's going to, it could be, you know, romance, it could be career, however it resonates with you, but I just been feeling this buildup of pressure, and eventually it's got to blow, like a pressure cooker, okay? And so messages and dreams have been coming in, leading you to know that something is, a change is on the wind. Epiphany, breakthrough, right? So again, intuitively, clairvoyantly, I feel like we have all been dreaming, and messages, we've been having messages and or energies, we've been feeling the energies building up for change, a breakthrough, epiphany, all right? And also we have until debt tear us apart, contracts, career, and commitment. Saturn in my natal chart is in retrograde in one of my houses, but I know that Saturn is opposing in some energies right now. I can't remember exactly. I'm not an astrologer, but I know Saturn is in play right now. So this makes kind of sense about the Tower card as well as the Ten of Swords. Contracts, career, and commitments until debt tear us apart. I think that a lot of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses are going to be going through an evolution of one or the other, personal relationship or on a career aspect. Some kind of commitment or contract is coming to an end, where we get to step up and we get to either get promoted, change, or somehow we evolve in our spiritual level. But this is something that we need to go through for our higher good, because with the Ten of Pentacles here, I'll claim it. With the Queen of Pentacles, that's us in the near future, I'll claim it. Judgment in our favor, I'll claim that too, right? And if this is what we have to go through, having the Ten of Swords, but staying in our truth, right? And having a Tower moment, but with the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, you know, and then taking a leap of faith and staying true to our perspective and our truth. Like I said, I'll claim it, all right? Because we did have also the Six of Wands as our obstacle, which if you have a Six of Wands, which is the success card in an obstacle position, that means if you stay calm, if you stay true to yourself, and you stay emotionally balanced, and you think factually and logically, and you balance yourself out, all right? And you prepare yourself, you're going to be all right, no matter what comes your way. All right. So much love to you. Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot out. Stay safe until we read again. Take care. Bye, Virgo.